And I am back.
And I am also back because I commentated round 1. And I just realized I left my water out there. So I guess I don't have water for this. So if my voice starts to sound really bad towards the end of this, I apologize in advance. But anyway, Noah, how'd you like that duel between Ann Arbor and Flint there?
I mean, it ended how I expected with you winning both.
It was.
But it was closer.
Yeah. The big thing that I kept happening with my team there was I just kept getting runners on and then not being able to hit them home. So I'm thinking that in the future I might be changing up how my lineup's constructed a little bit. See if I can move some hitters around, try and drive some of those runs in.
Yeah. That was kind of your issue. That was kind of both your issues.
Yeah.
Well, Ian just kind of couldn't get anyone on this.
Yeah. Ian was also hitting Waluigi really well. I ended up starting Blooper the game 2 just because I was like, he's hitting Waluigi pretty well today. But anyway, that was last match. Let's talk about this match. We have both of our competitors that fell down to 0-2 going up against each other now. We have Ann Arbor and South River. And of course, the reason that we put this one here is because that was kind of as seeded. And so if the rest of the division goes as seeded, then this matchup right here will determine who makes the playoffs. So we don't, obviously, there's still, after this, there's still half the draft event to play.
Yeah.
So there could be upsets and could shake things up. As we seem to have a third commentator. Oh, nope, just...
Also, I will announce here that there has been a trade
There has been a trade!
between the Mount Pleasant Arsonists and the Macomb Commanders. Goomba!
Goomba!
For Blue Shy Guy.
Goomba for Blue Shy Guy. A trade has occurred.
Who did it?
Mount Pleasant and Macomb. So Mount Pleasant acquires Goomba
Instead of?
instead of Blue Shy Guy. And Macomb Commanders will acquire Blue Shy Guy.
Do I just get rid of Blue Shy Guy? You want me to change that?
Just keep that as far now.
Okay.
As we are going to hop into this game 1 of Ann Arbor versus South River. Winner, this might be the match that determines playoffs, as I said before. It might not, if there's upsets later in the draft. And honestly, with how these two have been playing, I wouldn't be surprised if there's an upset later on.
Yep. Honestly, I have no idea who's going to win this.
Yeah, I think both of these competitors have been playing pretty good. Ian has been able to get a good amount of pressure as the game's been going on. He was struggling a bit with scoring, but like I was also doing the same thing, so it was kind of just like reflecting. And then
Keegan was scoring pretty good too.
especially that second game that we saw Keegan play had some pretty good rallies going.
I believe I only beat him by like 1 point.
Yep, I believe that Peach Ice Garden game was a one-run ball game.
Yeah.
Honestly, it really seems like anyone's game here is Luigi gets the first hit of the game, a one-out single, and Mario punches one through the infield. It's now 2 runners on with 1 out.
I do wonder if Magic Koopa's going to pull off some sort of miracle like last time. Hitting a home run on Peach Ice Garden.
That was an absolutely crazy moment. One for the history books for sure. As Pink Yoshi doesn't quite connect with the star, will try to do it just with his bat alone. Sends Browns into a double play. Ian a little bit upset about that one, but you can kind of see that, yeah, that's kind of just how the cookie crumbles sometimes.
How much is he paying you?
Gotta say, the difference between you and David commentating.
You see, I have, what's it called? I have experience commentating Splatoon. Of all games.
Yep.
I find that a lot of the times early in these games, it's really hard to hit early sometimes.
You gotta get used to the pitcher.
Because sometimes the pitcher, and then sometimes you forget like the delay on the setup.
The Wii delay.
Uh-huh.
Wii jank. You gotta know how jank you have to play.
Uh-huh.
Although the one thing is, I've noticed that Ian is probably the only one here who actually uses star pitches.
Yeah, I am not really too big on star pitches personally, unless it's like a very key situation, because I believe in my pitchers. I think they can get done.
Although he's using Magic Koopa now.
Magic
Forky
Koopa.
is just using Daisy.
Magic Koopa does have one of those weird star pitches where he will just throw the really long changeup, and you just have to kind of watch the shadow and try and get the timing. Fun fact about each Magic Koopa alt has a different timing on that. So it's actually not the easiest to just kind of remember because you have to remember 4 different timings.
I just go with the flow.
Yeah.
Although now we got Daisy, which is a big change from Magic Koopa, because Daisy just chucks it.
Uh-huh. Daisy, one of the best pitchers in the game, in my opinion. I would say like top 5. I think Aiden would agree with that. Talking to him. Ooh, Blue Critter able to catch up to that ball. I've seen a lot of situations like that where someone like a Critter will just not run fast enough to pick up the ball. Thankfully for Blue Critter that time, does pick it up, makes the out.
Ooh, this looks like a dangerous lineup here. All potential absolute hitters.
I know you like Blue Pianta, but
Pianta just got out.
doesn't seem like right there was his moment to shine. I don't remember the last time I've seen that strikeout animation from a Pianta, but Blue Critter looks like the ball's placed well, but Baby Mario!
How did he catch that? He
Reaching for that.
His arms are the size of peas.
I don't really know much about actual baseball players, but I'm going to assume that Mike Trout is a legendary fielder as well, and that was a Baby Mike Trout moment right there. Another 1-2-3 inning though. There you go, top 3 with nothing on the board yet.
Mike Trout's up. It's not.
Baby Mike Trout, gotta be one of the hitters that we like try to hype up the most, only to be disappointed most of the time.
Yeah, sometimes he does hit.
There was one really well hit ball he hit against me that probably would have been a home run on a small park, but we were on Bowser Jr. Playroom, and so it was just at the warning track.
Yeah.
Anyway, pitching duel continues now into the second half of this game. Thankfully, Mario Stadium will tell you exactly how many base runners there have been. You can see at the back there, just those 2 that Ian got at the top of the first. That's the only base runners of the game so far. It says hits at the top of it says that it's like counting hits. The thing is though, it will count errors as a hit every single time, even if it's like a genuine non-star hit error. And speaking of base runners though, Keegan getting his first base runner on the Magic Koopa, and the Mii will get the ball to drop. That's now 2 runners on for Keegan.
Will he hit? Will he score? I'm hoping he hits.
I think the last time we had a brand new team make the playoffs was the Silver Lake Beach Buggies in Draft Event 4. And that was because the Beach Buggies were able to the Downriver Junkies was the other new team in the same draft event. So in other words, it was guaranteed that at least one of them was making the playoffs.
Yep.
Anyway though, Keegan ended up leaving those 2 runners stranded as Blue Toad struck out. Now into the final 2 innings of this game. At this point, it's getting so late, and not a lot of base runners. You have to kind of start to think about extras, but Luigi has something to say about that. Gets the star hit through with Mario coming after him.
It's a single.
We know Mario's star hit is also pretty good.
Oh, burning Pianta.
Oh, and it drops right in front of him.
Oh, Luigi double guessed it.
That was one of those base running decisions that's really awkward because it looked like he was going to catch the ball, but instead he actually let it drop. So one of those situations, and another one of those situations where it looked like Pianta was going to make the play, but instead he actually biffed that ball.
There's a lot of wee jank happening.
That isn't even wee jank, that's just baseball weirdness, because both of those situations, it seemed like the fielder was going to catch the ball and get the out, and in that case, the runner would have had to gotten back to their base, but then they dropped it, and so the runner was like prepared to go back, but in that moment they weren't close enough to get to the next base, and they were forced out. Anyway though, Baby Luigi got a hit challenge, and now suddenly bases are loaded only for Light Blue Yoshi to ground out. Leaves the bases loaded for Ian there.
That is sad. Well, going into the bottom of the 4th, lean off with Daisy.
I think this is the top of Keegan's lineup, I'm pretty sure here. Has a star to potentially use for Daisy, but
Daisy.
that grounder just goes right along the foul line, but stays fair. Daisy really didn't want that one to stay fair. Instead of star on the Pianta. Honestly,
Questionable.
I do wonder if he got a hit. Whoa! Oh! if he got a star hit similar to how he got, with Pianta striking out, by the way, but it was fair territory, I honestly wouldn't be surprised if he could line drive it over the wall on this stadium, because the walls aren't too high on the stadium. It would be a very specific hit, but I think you could probably do it.
Yeah, honestly, the walls aren't too much higher than like Daisy Cruiser on this.
Yeah, the only difference is that here has a proper outfield, while Daisy Cruiser has the boat rails.
Yeah, that's about
Yep. As now we move into what should be the last inning of this game, but still no scores on the board. Both these competitors still looking to put something on. Daisy star pitch comes out with one strike. Ian expertly
Oh, the star hit canceled it.
Yep, if that's the way to beat the Daisy star what's it called? Star pitch is to use a star swing. That is the only way to directly counter it.
Yep.
As we accidentally go into the controls. Whoops. They get meant to just go change the defense here. We're gonna see switch back to Magic Koopa. Yeah, maybe he was saving some of that energy, because I did note the switch was relatively early. Tries to come in now with the one out.
Oh no!
Luigi, the me Luigi.
Oh that is gone.
Out of here, right into center field, and Ian will take a 2-0 lead. Maybe that Magic Koopa switch in was not the right play.
No. Surprised, because Daisy was doing pretty good. And swapping Magic Koopa doing really good out.
Yeah, that the pitching duel finally broken up with Ian striking first, but now I say striking first, but now it's the bottom of the fifth all of a sudden, and now Keegan's a bit against the wall here. Has to score 2 runs this inning to keep the game alive.
I mean, Magic Koopa could pull off a miracle.
Yeah, honestly, I could see the writing on the wall of 2 hits into a Magic Koopa walk-off home run, right?
Mm-hmm.
Looks like Dry Bones there will start the
got
party.
a single.
Yep, that's what you want to see starting it out. Now you need to see Baby Daisy continuing the party. The star hit will be caught by Baby
going
Luigi.
into outfield.
A lot of these star hits have been caught by Baby Luigi today. Now there's no stars for Blue Magic Koopa. Have to be very wary of the double play ball here.
Oh, that was a little mean.
Ian securing that strikeout with the Mario star pitch.
Oh!
The me hits it past the infield into the outfield.
Getting
Advancing.
Dry Bones onto third.
Yep.
Him on 2. Ain't a double. That's pretty good.
Some pretty smart base running there too. Knew that they were going to toss the ball to third, so took second when they weren't looking. Now the tying run is on second, but they have no room for error here. Needs to get a hit.
Okay, good.
With Blue Yoshi right now. A second star pitch comes out though, and he won't time it up. Ian secures the game. 2-0 at home. Sounds like we also have some screaming from the other setup as well. Sounds to me like David might be excited for something, but obviously I only have what I can hear. I can't really hear much.
What just happened?
Inside the park, Magic Koopa home run.
Inside the park, a Magic Koopa home run. So we are now at 2 Magic Koopa home runs today and counting.
How many are there going to be? I don't know, and I'm scared.
The world may never know.
The world.
Anyway, now we move into Game 2 here on the South River home park of course, Daisy Cruiser.
Digger boat.
The boat of chaos, as we like to call it.
Well, it is at nighttime, though. Not too much chaos during the day. Just tables.
Just tables. Now, what's it called? Keegan needs to pretty much win this game if he wants to stay alive in the playoff race. Yeah. Dropping both of these to Ian, and then I believe the other person he has to play is me. So
Yeah. And that's probably not gonna turn out too well.
So Keegan really needs this game if he wants to stay alive in this. Gets to do it at home, but we've already seen him honestly struggle a little bit at home. There was some portions of that game against you that were...
No, my
decent
team
close.
was pretty well fitted to Daisy Cruiser because that's how I built my team.
Yup, definitely.
Hey, I always go for the dinger boat.
Uh-huh. And when you didn't get the dinger boat, you went with Peach Ice Garden.
Yes, the opposite of Dinger City.
Uh-huh.
Round out ice cream.
Yeah, ground out ice rink. Yep, pretty much. There's some other lineup stuff going here. I wish I could talk about the results from the other setup, but because we actually went through the break really fast, I didn't actually get a chance to punch in the scores from last round on the Banana Division side. Well, that division seems interesting. You will see them all play after this round wraps up. You'll start to see the other 4 teams.
Yeah, this is the last Shell Division on stream, right?
Yep, until the playoffs, that is. Look at
And then Banana Division will be streaming the rest of the time. With 2 appearances of Commanders and Arsonists.
I actually just realized that the stream layout is actually incorrect because we had to make some last-minute changes due to some scheduling differences. But the first match of the Banana Division does stay the same as what you have seen on the layout already. It is going to be Commanders versus Arsonists first there. But that's next time. Let's get started with the Game 2 between these 2 competitors as Blue Pianta with the lead-off single.
And it's always... A good single is always good. Oh, someone's getting it. Happy.
I think that was Aiden screaming very loudly as Mario makes a good pitcher play there. Normally in
Double
Sluggers,
play.
we don't see the pitcher actually catch the ball. It's really weird. A lot of the time, it'll just like go in between the pitcher's legs or something.
Yeah,
That
pitcher
does makes the play.
Oh, finally time that starts swing. I mean, it's just a foul, but still.
Still following off that star pitch, gets rid of that star, basically makes it completely null and void.
Yeah.
Doesn't get anything out of it, but hey, at least you wasted the star.
Yeah, at least there's that.
Unfortunate that that leadoff single didn't amount to anything, but still early in the game, still plenty more opportunities to try and score some runs. We wish Ian getting his first opportunity, of course, because that's how baseball works. The Fuigi, we always call him. Regular Luigi, right after Daisy makes an error. I have to wonder if she has money on Luigi because you know how those 2 are together. That's a 1-out double now.
Mario's up. Oh, close play. Oh,
Luigi makes it, even though
I think Luigi might have one of those.
no, he does not. He has the super jump, the fielding ability. It's Mario that has the enlarge.
Sure.
Oh, and Daisy not able to grab that star from out of the air. And
Surprised Mario stayed at second.
yeah, and Ian will strike first again here, but this time significantly earlier in the game. And it's still the bottom of the first here.
Definitely going slower than last time.
Still got 2 runners on. That's gonna be a foul ball though, because the way it determines if it's a foul or fair, if it's off the guy, is generally pretty good, but sometimes it can be a bit jank. Now 2 outs, no stars for Light Blue Yoshi. Has to find something here to try and get these runners to round the bases. Will swing way too early that time. Down 0-2. There's that star pitch I was talking about earlier. He timed it up though, but it's 2 Baby Daisy. She's ready to make the play.
Thing is, with that start pitch, even if you hit it, it's not the best.
Yeah, Magic Koopa, very, very good pitcher there. Ian does strike first though, putting Keegan on the back foot once again.
Slaps the ball. But it's now.
Keegan with still a pretty good amount of time left in this game though. By pretty good, I mean nearly the entire game to score just 1. A 1-run lead is not safe at all, and I I would almost put money on the fact that Keegan will eventually find a way to score in this game.
He's already faced him once, so he kind of knows what to expect now. It's the issue with the first game, you never know what to expect.
Alright, Baby Daisy able to punch run through. That's a 2-out runner, but no stars online for Light Blue Yoshi. Oh, sorry, regular Blue Yoshi. Got my Yoshis mixed up. Got a ground out there. Another inning down, but still, it's still early in this game, so
You never know what could happen.
not
I mean,
time
it's
to-
Daisy Cruiser. One well-placed line drive, it's a home run.
Absolutely, Daisy Cruiser is one of those parts that is known for people just either make comebacks or blow the other opponent out.
Yep.
Absolutely possible, even late in a Daisy Cruiser game.
Anything's possible. Daisy Cruiser. Yeah, the Daisy Cruiser game.
Speaking of Daisy Cruiser, here's Daisy herself.
Does make sense I picked Cruiser, especially considering there's Daisy.
Hi, I'm Daisy. Daisy able to get Mario to just do a shallow fly out there in the right field. Ground Critter, formidable hitter, as we've seen plenty of time. Gonna use that star pitch, but Ian's gonna swing at it.
Oh my gosh. He
You
did
can't-
not know what that star pitch did.
You can't swing at that. If you're gonna swing at that, you gotta use a star. And Ian also only had one strike there, so he could have just taken that pitch too.
Yeah, the only time you really swing is if it's like your last pitch and you just don't want to strike out.
Yeah, but regardless, Green Me able to punch it through again. Green Me's with some pretty good batting today.
Oh, first pitch. Oh,
Goes way outside there.
Keegan forgot to actually keep his remote up. Kind of put it down.
Luigi with the star hit though, trying to get both his baby self and his fake self to round the bases.
Oh my god, it was loaded with Luigi.
The Luigi special there, as baby Luigi around the bases, putting the Quokkas up 2-0 with Mario a star swing now. Burns the Magic Koopa and goes all the way into the outfield. Luigi rounds the bases. Luigi rounds the bases. Mario gets his brother and fake brother home, and that'll be a 4-0 ball game. Honestly, feels like this game has been going on for a while just because there's actually been scoring, but we're still only bottom 2 here actually.
Yeah.
Pink Yoshi.
Off the table! Ground rule double!
I have never seen that before. I have never seen a ball
Hey, I did a ground rule
bounce off
double.
the tape. That wasn't off a table though.
Yeah, fair enough. Ground
And-
rule double to bring Mario home.
I cannot. We've got most draft events. There is not a single ground rule double on stream.
And we have had two on stream.
We've had 2 already this stream. Vince is the draft event and a half, folks. Anyway, by the way, that ground rule double, because it was an automatic double, actually brought Mario in. I scored the runner there, and now it's a 5-0 ball game.
Yeah, I've seen off the head, but those are always home runs.
Yeah.
But off the table, I thought the table breaks with
Yeah.
the ball, but I guess not. Well, I'm going into the bottom of the third.
Yeah, and now when you're looking at this, suddenly Ian does have that formidable lead. I kept talking about how the 1 run wasn't safe. 5 runs though, I mean, no lead is truly safe in baseball because, you know, games could technically continue infinitely. But a 5-run lead is pretty formidable. I don't know off the top of my head what the biggest comeback in Sluggers history is. I know we've had comebacks as in, I know we've had grand slams in the bottom of the 5th before to come back, but I don't know.
Oh my god, baby Mike.
I don't know if Baby Mike Trout has ever squared up like this. But
Oh,
way
he
too
did it
early.
too early.
But they still
Yeah,
make the
got
play. That was one of those star home run animations there. That was actually a pretty shallow home run. So he was able to recover there and get the second buddy jump off, snatch that one
Just
out
in
of the air.
time. If he didn't, I'd kind of feel bad because then we'd almost mercy rule time.
Not quite.
I mean, it's 10, but still.
Yeah, only halfway. And there's actually not. Now we're getting to the later stages of this game. Mario, by the way, with a very good performance on the mound. As I say that, Daisy puts it on her star swing.
I don't know how, but I've been able to catch 2 Daisy star swings.
She'll find the hit. She steps off the bag, but she gets back in time. I don't know what it is with runners in this game and stepping off second. I don't know why they do that, but they do it all the time.
They really do.
And it's happened to me way too often that someone steps off the bag and doesn't get back in time on second.
Well, bottom of the fourth. He is up. The mascot.
Daisy with another star pitch. This time Ian's swinging again, but actually whiffs it for his benefit there because he'll find the hit he wants.
Straight up center.
He has to stop being sleepy. Daisy needs a nap, I guess.
Magic Koopa. Yeah.
Magic Koopa coming back out. Seems like the Keegan strategy is the Magic Koopa Daisy back and forth. But it looks like the Magic Koopa might be punched again.
Oh!
It's off the railing there. Almost a perfect Daisy Cruiser home run. Just not enough height on that. Not enough stars here for the Luigi Star Swing because you need 2 because he's not the captain of the team. We'll try to find something genuine here.
Yeah, that was some foul.
Trying to also avoid that multi-out ball, but we'll just strike out instead. Honestly, not the worst strikeout to take because now you got Mario up, who could have used the star, but he'll whiff it that time. We'll try to put it in play genuinely.
Far.
Oh, there's no buddy jump here. It's over the fence just a touch, and that's a 3-run shot from Mario.
Looks like Keegan forgot to have some chemistry out there.
Yeah, I know Keegan was mentioning how he wasn't really going for chemistry, so I don't really know what outfield
I
he
know
can
he has
build.
some chemistry though.
He has some, but I
Well,
don't.
because most of his team is blue and he has blue knees.
That is
He
true,
could
but
very well do a
currently
blue outfield.
currently using the Bloomy as the catcher. I have to kind of question that play. I feel like Bloomy would work really well in center field with this kind of the blue team that Keegan's got going.
I'm surprised he still has him out there though. Like not. He's still fine with no chemistry in right field.
Yeah. It's not working out for him this time. Maybe we'll see it work sometime in the future, but
I honestly don't know when it would work out.
yeah, I guess the only scenario is if your fielders in the outfield are just that good that you have to have the lack of chemistry in exchange for having people who can play the outfield, but honestly, I don't know if that's a situation that ever comes up in Sluggers.
No, not really.
But Baby Daisy starting out the rally here that Keegan needs down 8 runs. Blue Yoshi
Not looking good for him.
foul that off, wasting the star. Puts it into fair territory in the second one though. That's 2 runners now. Needs a lot, and I mean a lot more than that though. 2 runners on is a good start, but when you're down 8 runs, it's barely an inch when you need to walk a mile.
He hasn't scored anything. Because he at least scored something.
Oh, he doesn't use the star there. He's gonna regret it.
Double play.
Grounds into the double play. Absolutely disastrous for Keegan here.
New Toad's up.
Oh, Blue Toad with a classic Daisy Cruiser home run.
2-run homer, easy by Blow.
Not quite the line drive
mean-
over the fence we're used to, but that's exactly what Toads do to get Daisy Cruiser home runs.
Oh yes. Just launch it without animation. Oh!
Off the fence again.
I mean, that's a single. It works.
If it wasn't for that double play ball, this would have been a huge rally going for Keegan. But because he had that double play in the middle there, this blue critter will line out to end the game 8-2.
At least he scored something.
Yep, I was right that Keegan was at least going to score some, but Ian able to put 8 runs on the board as the away team. And that very well, barring some upsets, punched Ian's ticket to the playoffs. We'll have to see how the rest of this division plays out. But
I don't think Keegan has a well,
actually, as I'm looking at it, I think Keegan's eliminated from the playoffs because
he lost 4 times.
even if he wins his last 2 and Ian loses his last 2, then they'd both be 2 and 4, and Ian would have the head-to-head, means Ian would get it. So yeah, actually, I do believe that does secure that Ian will make it and Keegan won't.
Yeah.
Actually, if the Flint Flapjacks actually lose all 4 of their remaining matches, then Keegan would have the head-to-head on the Flint Flapjacks. So Keegan's not quite out of it yet. Actually, there could be some
in
weird.
theory,
some
if
weird.
you lose all your matches, then I think you might be out.
Yeah, it would
Because
come down to
head-to-head
tiebreakers.
with Keegan. Although
It would be a triangle.
It would be Ann Arbor.
It would be a triangle there, but we'll just have to kind of see how that's gonna play out.
Have to see how it works.
For now, though, we're going to switch over to that banana division after a short break. We're going to see the Commanders and the Arsonists soon.
We will see you then.